Hello, hello. This is Erin from LizzieandErin.com. I am going to show you guys a little hack, I guess you could say, on these frames right here. I recently used them in another craft where we did frames, or we upcycled a sign just like this with these frames. A lot of people are having trouble finding these frames. So I have found a way to make our own frames just like this. And I'm going to show you how. So you do not have to worry about trying to hunt down these frames, okay? Because I'm going to show you how to make them all on your own. So let me set that off to the side and let me tell you what to do. So I went to Dollar Tree and I got two different frames. This one's 4x6, which is a little bit bigger than the what looks to be like a 3x5 one for our original one. Or maybe 2x5, I don't know. But it's a little bit bigger, but it does still fit on that Valentine's sign. I've already checked it. It does, in fact, fit. So you can use these ones, any 4x6 frames from the Dollar Tree, or any of the 3x5 ones you can use, because they also fit about the same as these ones that we're making. So either way, that's up to you. Okay, so what we're going to do is, first I'm going to open up our frames. Now, this one is, greenish, and it's really cute just the way it is, but we're going to transform it into this frame. Okay, so we'll do both of them at the same time so you guys can see exactly how they look, side by side and stuff. So I have a piece of glass that I took out of this other frame, and that's what I got my paint on. And I am using a Territorial Beige apple barrel paint. It's kind of like a khaki tan looking color. And I'm also using just plain white acrylic paint. First, I'm going to start with the beige. And with my glass and everything in there, I'm just going to paint around the edges. Or I'm going to paint my frame all the way around. Don't forget the edges. And don't worry about this coat being perfect. It'll be just fine. And you do not have to use that same exact color that I used, the Territorial Beige. Any kind of tan, khaki, like a dark cream color would work just fine. Okay. Ta-da. All right, let's do the same thing with our green one. Glass is still in the frame. All I did was take it out of the plastic wrapper. Go around your edges. The look that we're going for is this right here. So it's basically got like a lighter shade on top of a darker shade. So this is going to be our darker color that we're going for. All right. Both of those are done. I am going to grab my heat gun and dry them off now. My heat gun is from Harbor Freight. I got it on sale and it was about like $9.99, I think. They do a lot of their sidewalk sales, and that's when I got mine. All right. Make sure that when you're, if you use a heat gun to dry your paint, make sure that you're constantly moving it. Don't leave that heat on any part, or it will make your paint bubble. Just keep it moving. Okay. So there we go. That's what we've got right now. Now I'm going to take, I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm going to take a little bit of white, just barely, a tiny bit of white. And we are just going to dry brush over the top of this. Don't worry, if you put too much white paint, you can always go back with your darker paint and fix it. No worries. This is supposed to look weathered and worn. That is how the original one is. So there's nothing about perfection on this part. And just don't forget to go around your edges. Do the same thing. All right, so there we go. Very similar. They're a little bit off on the color, but that's okay. They're very similar. So let's do the same thing with our other frame. I'm just barely brushing it on. Okay, I'm gonna flip it over and do the sides. Easy enough so far, right? Anybody can do this. Nothing intimidating about this little craft project right here at all. Okay, so I'm gonna actually I'm gonna add a little bit more white to this one. Oh, maybe that was too much. That's okay. It's okay. It's just paint. It is okay. All right, there we go, guys. Okay, so let me put them like this so you guys can see how they look. I think it looks very similar. So, and actually I think I'm gonna add a tiny bit more white to this other one also. Now that it dried, it kind of went away some. Ooh. All right, okay, I'm happy with that. I'm gonna stop right there. Okay, so now we need to take the backers off of our frames because we don't need them anymore. I'm gonna take the glass out and everything. You can set them aside and save them for something else that you're gonna do, or toss them. I'm even going to, whoops, carefully take out the little metal clips that are in there. I'm gonna carefully take those out. Do be careful because these frames are not the best, and they will kind of break a little bit if you're rough with them. So just carefully pull them out, or if you want to just bend them back like that, you can also do that. You don't have to do this part. I'm just getting them out of my way. Come out really easy. Okay, perfect. All right, so now that that's done, I'm gonna set these off to the side for just a second because now we need to make our tin. Now we're moving on to the metal part of the frame. okay? So what I'm doing is I have a pack of note cards here. I've had them for a long time. I got them a while back from Target's Dollar Spot, and they're just little card and envelope. They say nothing on them, but it's just basically thick card stock, okay? So I took one of the cards, I cut it in half, and I'm gonna be using one piece of it. And I do not have the dimensions to tell you guys. I don't know how big this piece of paper is. But anyhow, okay, little cards, okay? So what we're gonna do to make our metal tin is we are gonna take that one piece of our note card, and we are going to fold the end just like this. And we're gonna do like an accordion all the way down the card. Just like this. You guys see where I'm going with this? Can you see it coming together? No more stressing about finding these frames. You can do it. Okay, so once that's done, you can unfold it. And this is what I used right here. I started with this Looking Glass spray paint. The reason that I started with that is because I had it on hand for another project. But basically all you want, if you don't have this on hand and you can't find it, you can, I got mine at Lowe's. They do have it at like Hobby Lobby and Michael's too. But use one of the like apple barrel paints or one of the acrylic paints, like a metallic silver. This one's a metallic silver. You can use like a metallic silver and coat or paint this. Just make sure it's like a shiny-ish silver, okay? So I already did that right here. So this one is already painted that shiny silver just like that. Okay, so this is what we have. Now on this plate right here, sorry about the mess. I was playing around with it. Okay, right here I have acrylic paint. It's elephant gray. So it's just like a darker gray, nothing special. But the name of this one is elephant gray. And then I just have white acrylic paint right there. Then I had a little makeup sponge from the Dollar Tree, and I cut just a little piece of it off just like this. And the reason that I didn't, I tried to use the whole thing, but it doesn't give you the same effect. So you just cut off a piece just like this and get a tiny bit of this dark gray acrylic and just dab it on there just like that. And what you're gonna do is just start dabbing, not wiping, just dabbing it all over. You're not trying to completely cover the shiny silver part because you still want some of that shining through to make it look like galvanized metal or tin or whatever this. Just do a bunch of little dabs. Try to make them look random, not so patterned. This is kind of patterned. Just kind of bounce around. Just like that. Okay, this is what we've got so far. It's kind of looking a little bit like metal, kind of, sort of. Okay, now, oh, I just thought of something. I bet you could use like silver, like shiny metallic nail polish too for that first coat. Okay, now with my white over here, that has a string in it. Same thing, tiny little bit of the white. Just on the edge there. Same thing, we're just gonna do some little dabs. Just random dabs all over. Trying not to make it look like a pattern. We're just dabbing it on there. Just like that. You get a little more white. And for this, you're just gonna kind of play around with it until you get that metal effect that you're looking for. Just keep on dabbing. And but again, you don't want to cover up all of the shiny silver because you still want that coming through. There we go, you guys. What do you think? galvanized metal. Can you see it? Can you see it? Let me pull it close, up close. I see a couple spots that look a little too patterned. There we go. Okay, guys, so there we go. Just like that. Now I went ahead and I have another one here that's already dry. I did the same effect to it. There it is right there. And let me show you how close this looks to galvanized metal. I have this galvanized metal right here. There you go. What do you think? Pretty darn close. Pretty darn close. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, so there we go. So now what we're gonna do, and actually I'll use both of these actually, is we are going to attach these to the back of our frames, okay? And this one might be a tad bit short for this one, darn it. That's okay, I'm gonna go with it. Actually, no, I think I can stretch it. I can stretch it. Okay, so let's start with our little one. Here we go. Whoop. All we're gonna do is hot glue it straight to the back, just like this. Just like that. So what I'm gonna first do is take my hot glue and I'm gonna go right here on that part of the back that's kind of raised. Go around with my hot glue, just like that. And then I am going to carefully stretch it out, stretch it down some. Whoop. There we go. You guys, what do you think? Do you love it? I think they're pretty darn close. So I did not have any of these like metal clips right here. I'm pretty sure you can get those at Dollar Tree, Hobby Lobby. I do, however, I have a small little clothespin right here that can be attached just like that, straight to your paper. And I have my Valentine's heart somewhere right here. No, where did I put it? There it is. You can take your Valentine's heart and still hang your Valentine's heart right there. There we go. So, too easy, you guys. I didn't hot glue that on yet, but that's the effect that we're going for right there. It's not identical, but it's definitely close. Okay, let me hot glue this other one on here. And I'm just gonna have to stretch that one out to make it work. For this one, I'm going inside the lip of the frame. I'm gonna start right here at the top. Doggone it. The second one's just not long enough. Well, I kind of messed this one up. So I just needed my paper to be a hair longer. So this is what you should do for this one. When you take this, oh yes, okay, here's the answer. This is what needs to happen. Use this piece of paper right here because it's actually pretty thick. It's kind of like cardstock. So use this paper that comes out of this frame when you take it apart. Use this paper and do this effect to this paper, and it's thick enough to do that. It's not just flimsy paper. It's good stuff. So use this instead. But you can see the effect of it right there. Looks like galvanized metal. Same thing. Attach a little clothespin or a metal clip, and ta-da! You have the Dollar Tree frames that seem to be impossible to find. What do y'all think? Good? Yay? Yay? Nay? Let me know in the comments, you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I hope that you have fun doing this. I hope this helps anybody who has been struggling trying to find these frames. Struggle no more, because you can do this with Dollar Tree frames and some cardstock and some paint and a paintbrush and some fun. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna hop off of here. I hope that you enjoyed this. Definitely let us know in the comments. Make sure you're following us at lizzieandaaron.com and on Facebook. And if you're interested in any of our shirts, this one is Blessed and Craft Obsessed. You can find this one at lizzieandaarondesigns.com. All right, you guys, thanks for watching. Bye.